The whole picture? Oh my god. This episode from The Loud House sucks. The episode starts when Lincoln finally gets his first mustache hair, so he and Clyde take a picture of it. Happy with the way the image turned out, Lincoln prepares to transfer it to the Lincoln Library, a computer file that holds all of his childhood photos, like his bath with Lynn, Lori feeding him his first ice cream, and his first mechanical pony ride with Lynn and Lucy. However, before he can put the photo in, the computer informs Lincoln that the Lincoln Library is full, and asks him if he wants to make room for the new photo. Lincoln clicks on yes, but this causes the computer to send all of Lincoln's childhood photos to the trash bin. Lincoln frantically tries to stop this, but to no avail. Lincoln checks the bin, but much to his sadness, the bin is completely empty, meaning the photos are truly gone. Clyde says that he did the same thing once, but Howard and Harold saved his photos with a cloud storage. Lincoln asks his dad if he has cloud storage, but he says that he does not. Lincoln sadly declares that his childhood is gone, but realizes that he can simply recreate them. Lincoln tries to convince his sisters to help him, but they're all heading to the mall because of sales on personal items. When Clyde sees Lana's hat on the handrail of the stairs, he gets the idea to act as all of Lincoln's sisters in the recreated photos. Lincoln is uncertain if it will work out, but Clyde assures him that he and his dads have been studying acting scenes for years. Soon, Lincoln and Clyde attempt to recreate their photos, like so. First, they try to recreate Lincoln's bath with Lynn, with Clyde playing as Lynn. After setting the timer on the camera, Lincoln and Clyde jump into the bathtub. However, Clyde suddenly farts, causing a bubble to form. The moment the camera takes the picture, the bubble pops, causing Lincoln to jump out in disgust. Second, Lincoln and Clyde try to recreate Lori feeding Lincoln his first ice cream, which was mint chocolate chip. With the camera rolling, Lincoln mentions to Clyde that he looks exactly like Lori. Clyde looks at his own reflection, and immediately thinks he is Lori, causing him to suffer a nosebleed and pass out the moment the camera flashes. Third, Lincoln and Clyde try to recreate the mechanical pony ride with Lynn and Lucy. Since there are 3 people in this memory, Rusty steps in to be Lucy, while Clyde dresses up as Luan. With the camera rolling, Lincoln, Clyde, and Rusty get into frame and start the mechanical pony, when suddenly, the mechanical pony's vigorous movement flings the 3 off the ride the second the camera takes the photo. Lastly, Lincoln and Clyde try to recreate his photo of Santa. They ask Mr. Grouse to play Santa, which he agrees to. With everything set up, Lincoln hits the timer on the camera, when suddenly, a series of events leads to the Christmas tree to topple onto the 3. Where the camera immediately takes the photo. After getting the photos developed at the photo booth, Lincoln and Clyde check them out, but the photos turn out to be disastrous. Despite this, Lincoln and Clyde think the photos came out great. While going through his checklist, Lincoln sees that his next memory is for his 7th birthday party. After inflating a whole bounce house by mouth, Lincoln claims that his 7th birthday didn't have a bounce house, but a Luca theme. After redesigning the whole set, Lincoln is prepared to take the photo, but at the very last second, Lincoln claims that it didn't have a Luca theme, but a circus theme. After several unsuccessful attempts to remember the entire memory, Lincoln proclaims that his memories are starting to fade away, and declares that they must do all of the other memories. After a montage of taking photos, the sisters arrive and question Lincoln what he's doing with all of their stuff. Lincoln claims that things will be fixed once he develops the film, but when he opens up the camera, he realizes that he forgot to put the film in. Heartbroken at this, Lincoln faints. When Lincoln regains consciousness, the sisters tell Lincoln that Clyde told them the whole story, just before he passed out. After seeing Lori again, the sisters want to help Lincoln recreate the photos. But Lincoln decides to throw in a towel, declaring his childhood is gone. When he mentions he can't remember what he did during his 7th birthday party, Lori mentions it was a magician's act. Soon enough, the sisters begin to reminisce all of Lincoln's childhood memories, which leads to Lincoln telling the viewers that with his sisters, they'll help him remember his childhood. As the Loud sisters engage in a group hug with their brother, Clyde, who has regained consciousness, pulls out his phone, and takes a photo of the group hug. Lincoln and Clyde then upload the photo to the computer, and Lincoln declares it's a new start for the photo library. Now with cloud backup, Lori, angered, suddenly yells out who used up all of her lipstick, causing Clyde to grin nervously. As the episode ends. So screw the whole picture. Lock and Loud is so many times better than the whole picture. End of rant.